Oh, dang, I forgot to charge my camera. Hi guys. Oh, I'm just knocking everything over right now. I feel like I don't like my door handle being in there. My background right now, just disregard that. Anyways, I feel like I haven't done a life update slash Q&A in a really long time. So that's what this video is. I'm gonna give you guys a life update. Honestly, in the next couple of months, I've got a lot of changes happening in my life. I feel like the weekly vlogs won't be able to accurately describe what is going in my life. You know what I mean? If you're new here and for some reason the first video you're watching of mine is a Q&A, my name is Taylor. I am currently 26 years old. It's so weird because when I go on my YouTube channel now, if I go to my oldest, he's like, what the hell going on? When I go on my YouTube channel now and I click on my oldest video, it literally says 3 years ago. It's kind of a bit insane, you know what I mean? Like when I started my channel 3 years ago, I picked it up because it was COVID, pandemic. I had no clue what I was doing with my life. I didn't know where the universe was gonna take me, but I came across YouTube for the first time during the pandemic. I had never watched it before that. That time I had nothing else to do, so I started watching vlogs and I realized, oh, like people are really out here vlogging and making a living off vlogging. My mind was just blown at the time because when I was in college, I used to make vlogs all the time and I would edit videos together when me and my friends would go on trips or when we would have like vacations. I would always edit a video for a recap. I just didn't know that it was a career that people were monetizing, you know? So anyways, moral of the story, life update. It's been 3 years since I've been on YouTube. My current subscriber count is 36,375 YouTube subscribers. So it's been 3 years. When I first started my channel, I had like 5 subscribers. My first videos, honestly, I tried to watch them, but I couldn't even sit through them because they were so painful. I had no clue what I was doing. And me even talking to the camera, I'm literally like, hey guys, so it's a lot. I just want to say to anyone who's been here with me since day one with those poorly unedited vlogs, thanks for watching. Life is gonna life. I don't know where I was going with that. So the first life update is I am moving again. If you've been subscribed to my channel since the beginning, you know that I have moved way too many times to count. I just am exhausted, honestly, but I'm moving again. I'm not moving out of the country yet. I am currently living in Los Angeles right now. I have been living in this apartment. Wow, it's so weird because I started my channel 3 years ago when I first moved into this apartment. So if you go to my first videos, you'll literally see like empty apartment, nothing, bed on the floor, no couch. There was like a sofa in our living room, but now it's fully furnished, functioning apartment. I'm actually moving out of this apartment. I currently live with my sister, my brother, and then one of my friends from Texas that I grew up with. My sister and my brother, they have decided that they don't really like living in California anymore. So they're just gonna up and dip on me, leave me out stranded in the universe to figure out what I'm gonna do with my life. I'm just kidding, it didn't happen like that, but essentially that's what's going on. I could have either stayed in this apartment and got a new roommate, and the universe was telling me that it's time to make some changes. It's time to embark on some new experiences. So I'm currently living in the Valley right now. I love living in the Valley. It's my favorite thing ever. The only other place I lived in Los Angeles was I lived in Malibu for college, and then I lived in Santa Monica right after. And Santa Monica was just disrespectfully expensive. Oh my God, I don't know why I thought I could afford that right out of college. I could not, I was struggling. Me and my friends literally shared beds for like a year. So I moved to the Valley, and now, okay, so I'm now moving to South Central. My best friend just bought a house in South Central. I'm not gonna tell you where, I'm not gonna tell you all the details because privacy reasons, but if you stay tuned and stay around, you will see where I'm living. It's actually really nice. Instead of staying here and living with like a random, I'm just gonna go live with my best friend because I feel like with my siblings leaving me, this city can potentially get very, very lonely. So I'm gonna go live with my best friend in South Central, and we just gonna, you know, we gonna go up. We gonna throw block parties and everything. We just gonna be up in South Central. So that's the current thing that's happening. It's end of June right now. I have to be out of my current place the end of July. So I'll be moving there the first week of August. That's the current plan. It's not gonna change. I hope not, because I can't. I was so stressed like a month ago trying to figure out where I was gonna live and what I was gonna do. So this is the current plan that we're sticking to, is I'm gonna be moving in with my bestie at the end of July, and we are gonna be going from there. Let me see what other questions you asked. Someone asked me, when am I booking my one-way flight to Asia? Because you guys know in my vlogs, I always throw out that one of these days I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna book a one-way flight to Asia and I'm gonna just be out. You know, I tend to operate in extremes, is something that I am learning about myself in my 26th year. It's something I've always known, but it's something that I'm trying to be more aware of. I'm an all or nothing type of girl. I either do it or I don't. But I'm realizing that that's not the best way to live. I mean, it's worked out for me so far, being all or nothing type of girl, but I think I like a bit of a balance now. The older I get, I'm just getting more calm. And it's so funny that I'm saying this because 5 years from now, I know I'm gonna look back on this video and be like, girl, You didn't know nothing. You didn't know what you was talking about. I'm going to go to Asia in September. I have not booked a flight, but I'm saying that out loud because I'm gonna manifest that because I have been wanting to go. I haven't been since before the pandemic. And it's honestly, I just love backpacking through Asia. It's my favorite thing ever. I just love the food. I love just everything about it. The beaches are amazing. It's so cheap. I love it. Chef's kiss. So I'm planning a trip in September to go for the whole month and vlog, live my best life, and honestly just travel, and then from there I'll come back here and spend the holidays in LA. Plan is to go back to South Africa next January and February. I'm not sure what the timeline for that is going to look like as well, but that is the current thought process of this past week. You guys know it changes weekly, but and then kind of go from there. I really miss Cape Town though. Oh my god, I literally was on FaceTime with my friend Lynchen earlier. You guys remember my bestie Lynchen? That's really my girl for real. We were on FaceTime earlier and it just sucks because, first of all, this connection to South Africa, trying to FaceTime someone in South Africa, y'all, it's just so far, and the time difference, it's just so, everything is just so far. So I can't wait to go back and actually just be there because I feel like I'm missing so much. I feel like I'm just missing the vibes of Cape Town. But I think 2024 will be a good time to go back because at that point it'll be 2 years. Oh my god, that's so crazy. I can't believe it's already been a year since I left. Like, I really already made my sad memory video over a year ago, which is insane because the past year has actually been a blur. I really couldn't tell you one thing that's happened. I've kind of just been living and it's been going on, do you know what I mean? The next question, someone asked me, how long do you see yourself modeling, and do you have a dream job you're working toward, and do your... Okay, wait, this is a lot. We're gonna go one at a time. How long do you see yourself modeling, and have you always wanted to do it, and are you still getting into acting? I don't think I have fully gone into depth about this. Modeling, guys, modeling has helped me pay my bills. I'm very grateful for it. It has helped me travel. It has helped me get visas in other countries, but modeling, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it is not my favorite thing in the world. I did it because I could, and I took advantage of an opportunity that I had. Because I'm the type of person, if opportunity comes, I'm not gonna say no. I'm always going to, well, actually, that's a lie. If I 100% don't want to do something, I'm not going to do it. But for modeling, I knew that I could travel, and I knew that I could make money and get visas, and I knew that it was a loophole for me to do what I really wanted to do, which was travel. So modeling, I'm just going to be honest with you, I'm going to keep doing it because I low-key feel like I'm in too deep, not going to lie. But I have no way, shape, or form a desire to make that a full-time career. I just can't. Honestly, like, I think I would go insane. I just don't care for it. I'm not into clothes. I'm not into fashion. I'm literally a minimalist. I make vlogs. I travel with a backpack, and I wear the same outfit every single day when I travel. Like, I'm so dusty when I travel. Modeling it's a lot for me because I just don't care about like the makeup, the clothes, all of the stuff that actually comes with it. It's not my cup of tea. I've tried, trust me, I've tried. People always tell me that I should make more like makeup, hair tutorial video type of things, but listen, if I did a makeup tutorial, y'all gonna be looking busted because I'm gonna be looking busted because I don't know what I'm doing. Or even if I do it, I could do a hair routine because I do have to do my hair, but whew, that'd be stressing me out too. So modeling, honestly, it's not something I've always wanted to do. I've thought about it since I did it when I was younger, and I knew that because I'm tall and I guess I look like, you know, I look like I could do some modeling, I guess. That's what the people be saying, but I hate saying it like that because it's weird. Because anyone can be a model, really. Like, especially with social media, I think anything is possible. There's so many different types of models, and you can really, if you know how to build a social media following and you know how to talk to people and you know how to be influential, honestly, anyone could be a model in 2023. That's what I think. So I don't think there's a specific look anymore. I think that you just do what you want to do and do what makes you happy. You could do anything with most requester. With that being said, I am still modeling, not as much as I did when I was in London or Cape Town. I had to tone it back a bit. If you guys were following me when I was in London, like, my videos started to decrease. I was posting like, I don't even think I posted for a couple months, and that was the longest I had ever gone not posting. And it's crazy because I love making videos and I love connecting with my subscribers, but when I was in London, y'all, I was down bad. I was stressed all the time. I was working too much and just working and not doing something that made me happy. Just being honest, it doesn't. I did some cool things while I'm there. I met some amazing people. I'll always be grateful for every experience I've ever had. I'm just saying that there's just other things I could have done that would have made me happier, but I never regret anything. I think that everything I've done has been a lesson to get me to where I am today, and I'm super grateful for everything that's ever happened in my life. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be the person I am today. I wouldn't be here with my 36,375. Is that how much it was? Subscribers, if all of those things didn't happen. I needed them for personal growth. Hopefully, you know, like the rest of this year ends good because I can't do that again. But okay, to the acting question. So I actually broke up with my acting agent for a lot of reasons. Honestly, it's similar as the modeling. I just don't know if I want to stay in it. I've actually liked acting since I was younger. I did theater when I was in middle school. I've loved that a lot more than I've loved modeling. I feel like it's more, It's just more my vibe. I feel like I can get into it more. I feel like I just needed to take a step back from it. The energy just wasn't giving what I wanted to give. I just needed to take a step back and decide if it's something that I really want to do. So I don't have that agent right now. I'm not auditioning. And that's gonna stay like that until further notice, until something sparks a fire under me to get back in. Yeah, that's how I feel about the whole modeling, acting thing. In terms of career that I see myself working towards, honestly, like, I'm trying to survive off of YouTube by the end of this year. I can make some change off of YouTube that it helps contribute to my monthly bills, but I feel like I never really took it seriously because I was scared to, I guess, put my all into a YouTube career. I don't know, I think because also I didn't grow up watching it. I just didn't know I just didn't know what you really could do with it, and I feel like it took me a long time to accept that, oh, it is a career and people actually are surviving off this. And I googled it. I was like, is YouTube shutting down anytime soon? It said no. That's honestly my main goal. So like, comment, subscribe, share. Thank you guys, love you guys. The goal is to, listen, it's gonna be a stretch. I don't know how we're gonna get there, but hopefully by the end of the year I will have 100,000 subscribers. That's the goal. That was the goal of 2023 all along. I just want 100,000 subscribers, and then we'll reevaluate the goal next year. That's what I'm working toward right now, is trying to come up off this so that I can travel and do everything I want to do, because I have too many interests. It's so hard for me to pick one thing. And if YouTube does shut down one day, I realize that no matter what job I get, the business can shut down, the office can shut down, so I might as well do something that I actually enjoy instead of trying to become a lawyer or something and then that stuff shut down and then I'm miserable because it shut down. My camera's about to overheat, so give me 5 seconds. All right, we're back and we're better. Yeah, that's how I feel about acting and modeling currently. Stay tuned to see what happens with that, but right now the current goal is a full-time YouTuber and nobody can tell me anything else. That's where I'm seeing the vision. Someone asked, am I super stressed and how am I doing mentally? Honestly, I think it was actually a good day. I woke up today as a solid like 8. I feel like I was a 10 on my birthday. That was my last time I was a 10. But honestly, right now, as of today, if I had to answer being super stressed, I feel okay. I think the past month, or at least a month ago, I was so stressed because that's when I figured out that I was gonna have to move. I didn't know where I was gonna go, what I was gonna do. But once I figured that out and once I realized girl, just breathe. Like, what you doing? Just breathe. Like, everything will work out the way it's meant to work out. So ever since I had that random realization, I feel fine. I do get moments of anxiety though. I was definitely anxious a couple days ago. It's so funny that I'm saying this right now because 2 days ago I was making a weekly vlog that I haven't posted yet where I was like, oh, anxiety, ugh. And today I'm like, you know what? I feel okay. But that's just how it is. You know, some days you wake up good, some days you wake up not okay. But eventually, as long as you make it out, all things will be all right. So I'm not super stressed right now. I feel good. And mentally, I feel happy. I just said that with the straightest face ever. I'm being serious. Like, I feel good. Sorry, my cat right now is walking back and forth and oh my God, this is, you know what? This was stressing me out because this is really like, he's not my cat, he's my roommate's cat. But we spend every single hour together because my roommate works a lot and I'm depressed because I'm going to have to leave him because he's not my kitty. He really is my A1 day one for real. I'm gonna miss him so much. Oh my God. If anything is gonna make me stressed and depressed, it's gonna be leaving this cat behind. It's really my bestie for real. Like, look at him. He's not even moving. Look. Sad. So what keeps you excited and hopeful in life? What is your why? Honestly, I think that it's really my friends and my family. If I didn't have my friends or my family, I honestly don't know why I would be existing in life. I'm being 100% completely honest because I don't really care about things. Like if someone gets me something extravagant, I just don't really care about it. If I didn't have my friends that make me laugh every single day or my family that makes me laugh every single day, if I didn't have those people in my life, honestly, I don't know what I would be doing. Those two, and also knowing, I guess, how big the world is, if that makes sense. I feel like there's so many experiences out there that I haven't had yet, and just so many opportunities all over the world, and just so many other cultures, other people. There's just so many stories that I haven't heard that I want to hear. That is my why. It's just having my friends and my family and knowing that there's people on the complete other side of the world that are going through similar experiences as you, even in different culture, even if they're not speaking the same language. We all have feelings, we all have emotions, and we all experiencing them in different ways, and I really don't know where I'm going with this at this point. I feel like I'm just talking and I'm going down a rabbit hole, but I hope that made sense. I don't know if it did, but hopefully it did. I don't know, when I am traveling, I just feel like the world is so big and there's just so many opportunities out there. And coming back to Los Angeles, if you've never been to Los Angeles before and you don't know what the vibe is, being here and living here and having a foot in the entertainment industry, it's just very much amplified, and I feel like anyone you meet is dead set tunnel vision on getting into Hollywood, breaking into Hollywood, and making all their biggest dreams come true, which is amazing. I love that for them. I love what makes them happy. But for me, being here and just existing, I feel like living in LA, it kind of tugs me into a lifestyle that I don't really care for. I'm being completely honest. Like, I suck at networking. I'm not good at networking because I don't care to talk to people to get something from them. I like to talk to people because I like people and I like people's stories and I like to hear. I just like to hear what people have done in their lives. But a lot of the times in the industry, when you meet people, they want to know what you're here for. What are you doing? What's your goal? Honestly, I hate it so much. It's not like that every single time, but the majority of the time, any type of industry event, I guess people are just trying to figure out what you're doing and how you can help them. And I just don't care. I just don't care about stuff like that. I'm not good at networking. I think I've said this before. I don't know if I have, but people know I'm not good at networking because if someone tries to talk to me and I feel like I'm being used, I'm like, we're not gonna go anywhere with this relationship. I like to build connections because I genuinely like people. So if you don't genuinely like people, then get out my DMs, get out my messages, because we not gonna work. Like, I don't care about all that other stuff. Do you know what I mean? Sorry, I don't know where I was going with that. I just went on a rabbit hole. All right, on to the next question. What's your favorite city you've ever lived in? Listen, my top 3: Cape Town, Italy, Florence, Italy. Oh, you know what, actually? Like living in Florence, Italy. I love living in Florence. And then also, oh, Thailand. I haven't lived in Thailand, but girl, listen, I'm trying to be in Thailand in September. I'm not playing either. Like, was literally looking at flights today. I just need to figure out my dates and then I'm there. I'm in there. Yeah, but those are my top 3 for sure. I really miss Cape Town, honestly. Like, the way I could mess up a seafood platter for 2 from Ocean Basket. Oh my God. Like, that's really what my tunnel vision is eyeing down. Stop it. Dream come true, baby. All right, let's see. How do you make most of your money and are you satisfied? So I'm gonna go off the past month, and I guess past couple months. Currently, I am surviving mostly off of my tour guiding job that I got. I work that pretty consistently, and it pays pretty good, not gonna lie, and people tip the big buns, the big buns, the big buns. This is why I can't do sit down videos, because once I start talking too long, I get way too comfortable and I just start saying stuff that doesn't make sense. So my tour guide job, I also will occasionally work events. Not often. There's only one company that I'll work events with in LA. So I'll work events probably like once a month. And then also every now and then I will have a modeling job. I did one like a week ago in SF. And the modeling jobs are cool because I really only need once a month, and I'm like, cool. I'll see y'all next month. Then I guess just random incomes like YouTube as well. I can't survive off of YouTube completely, but it's a nice couple $100s every month depending on the month. But also I'm working on a sponsorship that hopefully goes through. It's not gonna pay my rent, but you know, it's gonna give me a couple extra $100, you know what I mean? Honestly guys, I am surprised that I've made it this long. I think because I just go outside and I start talking to people and I just end up in situations sometimes and I'm like, I don't know how I got here, but like some of the jobs I've had or the things at least I'm doing right now, I really couldn't tell you. I mean, I could tell, I don't know how to explain my life. You know what, how I would explain it is I'm really good at building relationships with people. That's how I would describe it. In terms of friendships. When it comes to dating, listen, we're not gonna get into dating right now because that just stresses me out. I can't even tell you guys a dating story. I can't even tell you because I can't. That's a blur to me. Whenever I go on dates, I'm a completely different person. I'm like this fully not functioning. So I'm just over that. Listen, if the love of my life want to come in my DMs, I will answer. No, I won't answer because I deleted my Instagram and my TikTok. That's a lie. I'm not gonna answer. But if the love of my life want to come into my life some way through the universe, listen, I accept all genders and races. Do not discriminate. Happy Pride. Okay, sorry, that was a lot. And finally, what is left? What is left? What is left? What is left? I think I answered all the questions. A lot of the questions were very similar. I think you guys just wanted a basic like life update. I'm gonna keep doing the weekly vlogs. If you have any other content you want me to make, I'm thinking about doing more. I don't know if I'm thinking about it. Y'all know sometimes I just be talking, don't listen to me. Just comment down below what other type of content you want me to make. And I might just make it if I get bored, you know what I mean? I'm telling you, I'm really trying to hone in on this full-time YouTuber gig. If I could, I would honestly delete my Instagram and my TikTok because I don't really like those apps like that. But they're making me keep them. Apparently the universe told me that you can't have one without the other, so I'm gonna keep them. I'm just not active on them. I don't have my apps right now because I'm trying to do a cleanse. That's a lie. I deleted my Instagram for a day and then I got it back, but I'm gonna delete, you know what, I'm gonna delete it again right now because I don't need it. All I gotta say is, if you got any more questions, comment down below. I might respond, answer in the comments, might not, you never know. It's a hit or miss. We like to live on the edge, you know. I don't like to, can't promise too much because I like to keep you guys guessing. All right, love you guys. Subscribe to my channel because somehow, some way we're gonna hit 100,000 subscribers this year. We got some ways to go, I'm not gonna lie, but we gonna, listen, one day we just gonna wake up and we gonna have 100K. That's really how it's gonna work. And I manifested that, so.